So in the last video, we talked a bit about the abundance of aesthetic choices we're starting to make. A lot of these were harder to exhibit or show, so I decided to try and sketch up some perspectives of some rooms to try and explain our processes, starting with the den. Well, I didn't frame this room very ideally. Let's try that again. It all started with faucets. We need to provide cut sheets and dimensions for plumbers to prep for all the faucets, sinks, instant hot taps, garbage disposals, air switches, pot fillers, rainforest shower heads, shower wands, wall mount versus ceiling mount, floor mounted tub fillers, clawfoot tubs, drop-in tubs, and toilets. This required us to dig into the potential finished style of each room. We already knew which rooms were more traditional and which were a little more modern, but we had to choose finishes to match a color scheme. But do you know how many shades of brass there are? So we generally like a lot of blues and green tones. To nobody's surprise, I want all the rooms to be blue, themed or accented. Katie has really fallen in love with greens, which was used quite a bit in the era of the house's construction. It also killed a lot of people. Today we're focusing on one of the hardest rooms to pin down, the den. I shockingly want to go with a blue-toned room, accents of purples, golds, with a Gatsby sort of a vibe. Katie wants more of an underground feel. Think cigar lounge with Chesterfield couches and dim lighting with Merlot cabinets. With these choices in mind, we've decided on a black industrial faucet and a round hammered copper sink. Now the colors we have here aren't our final colors, but it's a decent starting point. Last time we also told you about the change order for the siding removal and reinstall, where the original siding comes off, plywood gets installed to help with stability, then that level is wrapped and waterproofed. Well, the rest of the lower level siding is off now and stored in the garage for safekeeping. A good amount of the new plywood sheathing has been installed around the perimeter. The original siding was pulled off basically up to the bottom of the second story windows. Next steps, there will be the vapor barrier, windows, and then getting the siding back on. Soon, the house will be watertight again. We hope.